last play from Eternal Fire, the nade will do huge damage across the board. The B site is being isolated. It's that man Kyler, so good in the anchor positions on the last map. This time round, he could be in trouble. How is he alive? He's finally dropped, and the bomb might be planted now. I don't think Nine can stop this, and Majer's even on the lurk, but he goes down. Where's that bomb plant?
Quite a lot of action in that mid position. Wicadia trying to defend as best he can. He's done great work. He really has, but it's not going to be enough. Slow rounds are common for Eternal Fire. Sudden rise in urgency, though. 2 for 1 is good for 9. 2 for 2, though, is a different story altogether. XANTARES looking for a third. That's a hell of a response from him. That timing. XANTARES, not sure where he was shot from, it looks like. Shooting the bodies down below, creating more bodies up above. Goofy creeping, tight angle for him. Finally, he'll trade XANTARES. But who's behind XANTARES? The answer is no one. 2v1 now as Kyler could find himself in trouble. He's in a very specific position though, but as he moves back, he will expose himself to Majer. There was no one covering mid. And it gets more difficult for 9.
Not easy to rotate over either. Goofy decides he wants to walk, but even then, Majer will be watching the flank. He will be watching the stairs. Eternal Fire combined here. Very different positions. Goofy still has to hard read this angle though, and it's a good off angle from Majer. Just wide.
There's the first one. That's from the T's actually. I think the CT's may have thrown one as well. Either way, bomb has been dropped on the ramp now. 4 on 4. woxic still looking for his first frag. XANTARES needs a multi again. He will get riddled with bullets though. woxic Wicadia again. On that ramp, even Kyler makes it past, dodges the bullets, and now woxic can't deliver those final bullets. Wicadia's in the red, he can't take a single bullet. He's so nervous about this as well. Kyler looks to his left, dropped from his right, and Newman delivers the round.
Up mid, now they'll make a bit of noise with utility. Hoping for good timing here. Wicadia sent in on a really aggressive mission, and that molly is so well timed. Kyler has been isolated on this B site. What can he do here? They're coming in from mid. He's got Goofy alongside him. He's traded quickly. Now Goofy needs to hold on to this control or at least get some kills here. He's looking for the fight against Majer, but he goes down. Eternal Fire with a great split onto that B site, just coming out through mid. Round's not over yet.
Wonderful detail. Still needs to be closed out though. 9 creeping through. No kits. They've got to find these frags quickly. Avoiding the util. Oh, look at that swing from Eternal Fire, and XANTARES won't be needed. As oh, perfect timing. Great angle from Hades, but XANTARES, not for the first time, just gets 2 afterwards. Eternal Fire immediately back into the mix, inviting rotation. Goofy's got the sound cues. Alex delivering the third. No answer from 9 yet. Still a dangerous 2v4 though. Yeah, still might be work for them to do. Big headshots. XANTARES dropped, no response for Eternal Fire. Alex is so close to God as well. I want to switch weapons with woxic here, or does he? Absolutely back somewhat. This looks like it might be a fast one. Look at Calyx go though. He's got one behind him and never find him in time. Key on an island now as Majer will trade the frags. 3 on 3 with a minute 30. Is this an Eternal Fire versus 9 game?
Cam rotate.
The bomb carry he just spotted, and the MP9 is the perfect weapon for these all good and manages to fall back in time. They're lining up for Key, but only take one ticket. XANTARES has been so good at trading his teammates. And again, Wicadia will go forth and die, but create space for his team. XANTARES dependable to deliver.
Video still wants a piece of this action, but he's got to be very careful here. And he is. He takes that fight against XANTARES. Looks like the CT's happy to fall back from that, but they've got to be ready because Majer has taken that initiative. He realizes there may be a gap in this defense. Goofy has to be the man to try and plug that gap. He's got the first with the AK. How much more does he want to fight? Which makes things awkward. He decides to put a smoke down defensively. while that bomb is moving up towards the site. That molly didn't actually land, but Goofy has still backed on up. It's patient play here from Eternal Fire. Kyler on the flank doesn't want to commit until he hears something. Now the bomb's being planted. He gets the flank timing just right. woxic needs to deliver with the AK. It's good info. Goofy has repositioned slightly. woxic still concerned about that angle up top. He hits the headshot. They don't swing together, and woxic nails both of them with the AK to tie things up. His timing, the pace looks good, but Goofy gets his gun out in the nick of time. The spam through on point. His teammates here alongside him. Eternal Fire derailed in the last.
Just the one flash though. And he's found a great angle onto Calix, which makes things oh so more oppressive. 8 rounds. So, they showed some sounds and for the most part fell back. Kyler's taken the B bomb site. It has been an over-rotation from Eternal Fire, although Infendus kind of pushing both bomb sites at the same time and continue to deliver. Calix just peeking slowly but surely, somehow getting a kill there. He's got a kill as well, so that's an important one. Only 2 remaining for Eternal Fire, and now it is just one. Calix versus the world. May not last long at this rate. Doesn't seem like he will. Goofy charging through. Starting to wonder now. Great timing from Eternal Fire. Have a look at these frags. Wonderful stuff. They couldn't ask for a better situation. Minho down to 42 HP. So much to do. Desert Eagle to the chest will be enough. That's a big... Oh, XANTARES is going to have some work to do then. And work he will certainly do. A fast eco round is a good eco round. On to the next one. 10-9 for Eternal Fire. And again, it's that smoke execute. But hold on a second. What an angle from woxic. Now the smokes are gone. That bomb still needs to get planted. A flick. And 9 have massive problems. XANTARES cleaning up. That leaves Kyler coming
to utility. Boost options. Is this being watched for? It's not. It's 1. It's 2 for XANTARES before he's finally spammed back.
Nice trade from Kyler, but what is left of this round? 9 are being dismantled.
Oh, and woxic gets the initial opener. 9 struggling on this T side as woxic goes back for a second. They're not even getting to run their strats right now. They're just losing players too early in these rounds.
Eternal Fire still 500 HP at this point. Make it 400. Kyler forcing 9 back into this one if he can, but XANTARES is here to trade. A great equalizer for Eternal Fire. And often more than equal. 4-on-2 as Minho tries to find some fights. Goofy's the one with the bomb. No, but Minho, what is happening?
Oh, and Goofy gets one as well. How has this turned? Does it turn? Because woxic's still here. And Goofy hasn't committed to the bomb plant yet, but he goes for it behind double stack. Do you hear any of this? woxic has gone for the full-on reposition to mid. Goofy is still looking back to B stairs. woxic might have played a massive mind game here. This looks so good for him. Reposition from Goofy though. Does he get to cover? He's been spotted, and now that molly can go down. It can force Goofy into the open, but he wins the fight! And 9 rob around on the B-bomb site.
How on... This timing though from D will catch XANTARES off guard, jumping towards default. 4-on-4. Getting more exciting then. Cadia delivering on 9. Might be the perfect distraction. Kyler stops dead in the middle of his crosshair, and the rest is easy for Calix. Pedestrian frag secures the bomb. Cadia is in a very strong position. Oh, Rifles on 9. Only one of these 3 plays of Kevlar, but maybe one will be enough. XANTARES continuation bursts. You have no Kevlar, that'll be quite painful, and this might be even more so. Looking for the combo is XANTARES, but majer will pick up the second. 9. Great grenades again. Just the spatial awareness and the focus. The sharpness from Eternal Fire has been great. majer gets his bell rung. He'll disengage for now. Leave Calyx in position. Minute on the clock. 2 flashes, 1 HE, 1 smoke for 9. Hopes and prayers as well. Calyx has got such a good angle, but Hades just about gets there first. 14 HP for him, and majer's also lost. 3 on 4 then. woxic won't have the angle towards the left, but there's no swing just yet. Falling back to safety as XANTARES dispatches of Hades again. 3 on 3 then. Eternal Fire playing for the series. 9 playing for their lives. Superior utility, but more frags for 9. 3v2. XANTARES looking for more. Does he see the shadow? That's a massive headshot, and that's the series. XANTARES.
A quad kill from XANTARES and a 2-0 for Eternal Fire. They take it over 9. They take them down on vertigo as well. And they were made to work for their map pick. It was taken to overtime, but here on 9's choice, they take it convincingly in regulation.